Rhea Ripley sends powerful message to her fans. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley has taken a firm stand against the repeated invasions of her personal privacy by issuing a direct message to fans who have crossed the line. Just days ahead of one of the biggest matches of her career, Ripley is making it clear that her private life must remain off-limits. On July 9th, Ripley turned to social media to publicly address a growing concern: fans sending unsolicited mail directly to her home. In a concise but firm statement, the Women's World Champion wrote, "Fan mail sent directly to my house will not be opened. It will be thrown out." This post served as both a personal boundary and a public warning to anyone attempting to bypass the proper channels to contact her. While fan engagement is a major part of the professional wrestling world, Ripley's message highlights a line that should never be crossed. Unfortunately, this isn't an isolated issue for Ripley. Earlier this year, she faced a far more serious breach of privacy when a stalker reportedly appeared at her residence. The incident raised major concerns about the safety of WWE talent and other public figures, especially as such encounters are becoming increasingly common. Ripley is not alone in facing these disturbing situations. Other WWE personalities have recently spoken out about similar experiences. NXT star Izzy Dame, for example, revealed that fans have not only sent unsolicited mail to her personal address, but even to her parents' home, escalating the matter from inconvenient to deeply invasive. These actions demonstrate an alarming trend where the excitement and admiration of fandom cross into territory that is not only inappropriate but dangerous. In today's digital age, where information is more accessible than ever, celebrities and public figures face unique challenges in maintaining boundaries between their public personas and private lives. For WWE superstars, the challenge is amplified by their intense visibility, frequent travel, and highly engaged fan base. While admiration and support are welcome and appreciated, Ripley's statement serves as a crucial reminder that respect for personal space and safety must remain a top priority. Many fans were quick to support Ripley's stance, applauding her for setting boundaries and addressing the issue directly. Comment sections filled with messages of understanding and concern, with fans condemning the inappropriate actions of others and reinforcing the idea that safety and respect should never be compromised. The professional wrestling world is no stranger to passionate fans, but in recent years, several incidents have forced performers to speak out about unwanted contact and harassment. From fans waiting at airports uninvited to sending personal gifts and letters to private homes, the boundary between genuine support and troubling behavior continues to blur. WWE itself has implemented various security protocols to help protect its talent, particularly during public appearances and travel. However, when incidents occur at a performer's personal residence, it becomes far more complicated and threatening. The responsibility then shifts to fans to understand and respect the human behind the persona. Ripley's public warning is an important reminder for fans everywhere. Admiration does not grant access. Supporting your favorite superstar means respecting their privacy, following appropriate channels such as official fan mail addresses, social media interactions, and meet-and-greet events arranged by WWE or trusted organizers. As she prepares for a pivotal match in her career, the last thing Ripley, or any performer, should have to deal with is the stress of feeling unsafe in her own home. With her statement, she's drawing a clear line in the sand and encouraging others in the industry to do the same. In an era where social boundaries are often tested, Ripley's courage in addressing the issue head-on is commendable. Her message is not just for the few who overstep, but for the broader fan community, a call to support responsibly, admire from afar, and always respect the person behind the character. Rhea Ripley is standing firm when it comes to protecting her space, physically and mentally, as she prepares for one of the most critical matches of her WWE career. With emotions high and the stakes even higher, Ripley is zeroing in on the challenge that awaits her this Sunday, July 13th, when she steps into the ring to face Io Sky for the Women's World Championship at WWE Evolution 2. The all-women's premium live event will take place in Atlanta, Georgia, and is already generating massive buzz as a celebration of strength, rivalry, and women's wrestling at its peak. This showdown is more than just another title match. It's personal, it's heated, and for Ripley, it's long overdue. Despite her accolades and dominance in the women's division, she has never managed to defeat Io Sky in singles competition. That statistic alone has become a thorn in Ripley's side, and now, with the championship on the line, she has her chance to finally rewrite the story. The road to this moment was forged in fire at Night of Champions on June 28th, where Ripley battled Raquel Rodriguez in one of the most brutal street fights in recent WWE memory. The match was chaotic from start to finish, with both women pushing each other to the absolute limit. Ripley emerged victorious, but not without consequence. The physical toll was evident as Ripley walked away with bruised ribs, and many wondered whether the damage would force her to pause her championship ambitions. Instead, Ripley shocked the WWE Universe by grabbing a microphone post-match and declaring her next goal: the Women's World Championship. That moment lit a fire under an already tense rivalry with IYO Sky, who, until now, has enjoyed a dominant reign and remained a step ahead of the competition. Sky, a master of aerial offense and psychological warfare, responded in classic fashion: dismissive, confident, and unapologetically smug. In her mind, Ripley is just another challenger in a long line of women who couldn't beat her. But Ripley isn't just another name on the list. She's a former champion, a proven warrior, and perhaps the one superstar with the combination of power and fearlessness needed to finally bring Sky's reign to an end. Since declaring her intent to pursue the title, Ripley has kept a laser focus on the task ahead. She's shut out the noise, avoided distractions, and refused to be baited into mind games. Her message to Sky and the rest of the WWE locker room has been crystal clear. This is not about hype, it's about business. And business means gold. The tension between Ripley and Sky has only intensified as WWE Evolution 2 draws near. On recent episodes of Raw and SmackDown, they've traded verbal shots, sneak attacks, and stare-downs that have left fans buzzing. Sky has leaned into her typical mind games, trying to provoke Ripley with arrogance and sneak attacks. But Ripley, ever the powerhouse, has remained stoic, refusing to let her rival dictate the narrative. Part of what makes this match so significant is the stage itself. WWE Evolution 2 is the long-awaited return of the all-women's pay-per-view, a landmark event celebrating the trailblazing women of the wrestling world. For Ripley and Sky to headline or co-main event such a night only elevates the importance of their feud. It's not just about personal grudges. It's about representing an entire movement of women determined to carve their own legacy in a male-dominated industry, refusing to let her rival dictate the narrative. Part of what makes this match so significant is the stage itself. WWE Evolution 2 is the long-awaited return of the all-women's pay-per-view, a landmark event celebrating the trailblazing women of the wrestling world. For Ripley and Sky to headline or co-main event such a night only elevates the importance of their feud. It's not just about personal grudges. It's about representing an entire movement of women determined to carve their own legacy in a male-dominated industry.